All right, here we are. We are live on time. How do you like that? What do you know? What do you know? What do you know? Wait, no. Gotta say. No, I did that. Welcome to the show. Now, I actually got that from Jimmy Fallon, so I'll give him credit uh, for that one. But at least that form of saying welcome to everyone who might be watching and who sees us later. All right, we got my Facebook page up. We got radio, and we got something else there. What's that? Okay, we got YouTube, my Facebook, and Errt Radio shows, and Errt Radio. Okay, all right. So anyone who wants to be a guest tonight, if you wanted to be on here, let me know. Send me a message, and I'll respond. And at least I hope I will. I was going to check on somebody to see if they're available and surprise some people. After we were talking about a uh, idea for an opportunity for a show, I was thinking, well, that'd be a good idea. So let me see if we can get someone on here. Already my voice is going crazy. How do you like that? I got one on Errt Radio shows. Okay, if you're on Errt Radio shows and you can hear me, you can stay there and watch it. That's fine. But I would encourage you to multitask. I only have one audio running, don't have two audios. Confusing. Uh, if you want to watch it on Facebook and contact or communicate with everyone on Facebook, that's fine. But I'd encourage you to tune in to the YouTube channel and subscribe over here on Errt Radio YouTube. And you can stay on the Errt Radio shows. Yeah, we need that. We need those viewers as well. And not everyone uses YouTube. Not everyone uses Facebook. I know people that swear against Facebook. They won't use it. I know people who don't like YouTube. They won't use that. So everyone's gonna have their own little thing they got on whatever they're using. Why they use whatever they use, it's personal choice, personal preference, whatever. And I use YouTube until they tell me I can't do anything, and I'll have to find something else. So we'll figure that out. Oh, we ran them off on Facebook now. So I didn't mean to run you off. Anyway, if anybody wants to be on the show, please let me know. Right now I'm just talking to myself, looking kind of silly. Um, so Wednesday was Sir Charles' birthday. That's our Sir Charles, Charles Smar, his birthday on Wednesday. I won't talk about his age because none of anybody's business. But if he wants to share that with you, he can. No surprise if you actually know him on Facebook, you already know. But yeah, Amanda put together a fantastic music with a theme show for Charles' birthday, and you can listen to that replay of that show on Mixlr. Now you have to sign up on Mixlr, but you just use your email account, or you make up a new email account, and you just go ahead and use that to sign into the chat. And if you don't find anybody on the live music part of it, we're in another chat called Rumble Talk, and it's for the Mixlr app. Okay, so I can have up to 100 people in the chat live at one time. We can do a lot of GIFs. I was trying to keep up with Amanda, but I think week, she kind of kicked my ass a little bit. Actually, I know she did. Uh, I couldn't keep up with her or Maria when Maria was posting stuff between everybody. A couple of people were posting different ones. It was like, I can't keep up with this. I'll find one, and Amanda already has it up, or Maria already had it up. And then, but I was on the right track though. I actually found out how to do it correctly. Hey, Julie, how you doing? How you feeling tonight? You want to help out with some card readings? And then I was going to talk about some existence, life existence things. um, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. And I can send you a link if you want, or I can post it in the chat here, and anybody can join if they want. Actually, I'll do that. And if you want to join, then you can join. I don't care about posting it here in chat. They say don't do that, but I say, well, there's no rule against it. And this will save you from having to go to your Facebook account and look at it and try to find it or whatever. All right. So, now why is that on there, on that one too? That's interesting. Okay, so it went up there twice. Apparently on both pages there. So, boy. Oh well. So somebody will find it there and somebody might join in. And that's fine. That's good to know. All right. Oh, okay. Okay, got two on Errt Radio, one on Errt Radio shows. Okay, wow. Hey, Craig Ansel. Hey, I know that. Hey, if he's watching, then he can be on the show for a minute. All right, Craig Ansel, you got to check out those guys at Three Beards Podcast. On Wednesday night, I can't remember what time it is. Is it 6 o'clock or 7 p.m.? What is it? Craig, you can help us out here. Now I gotta figure out where he is. Where are you, Craig? I'm gonna bug you now. That's just good. There you are. Okay. Sad I gotta look in the search thing for you. You should be on the top of the list. But here you go, Craig. Check that. If you have a minute, you can join in on the fun and put in your 2 cents worth. I know it's late. I know. But I don't start until this time. And it is Friday. Come on now. All right. So, what I had in mind here is talking about, I'll just ramble on with myself. And we'll do card readings in a little bit, folks. No drink, no cocktails or anything tonight, Craig. Just card readings. Maureen actually changed her name of that show, so yeah, she's got a whole different name on that show called Dimensions. Now I got it wrong. Dimensions Dimensions in the supernatural, Dimensions on the supernatural. Anyway, Anthony helped her out with the name, I think. So let's see. Okay, so anyway, somebody do me a favor, and I'm going to give you a little paraphrase it. I'm not going to quote it because I don't think I have it memorized correctly, or even the verse where it's at. I could look it up probably, but maybe you can. Look it up and then share it in chat and what you find. In the New Testament, Jesus says, and I don't mean to be preaching at anybody, all right? Oh, okay. All right. So, um, the verse. Now I'm saying that word. Yeah, I've been watching the judge shows, and the plaintiff who's bringing the case to the TV show, all they say is and now they got me saying it without even thinking about it. You don't need to say that. That's just wasted time. Uh, yeah, there you go. See? Uh, anyway, here's the idea here. Where is it at? Matthew or Mark? Jesus is saying somewhere, or Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. Matthew, I think it's Matthew actually, but I'll have to look it up myself or someone again. Jesus says, "I knew you before you were in your mother's womb." Now he was talking to a teacher of the Jewish law, and the teacher was trying to figure out who is this Jesus character that he didn't quite understand. And then Jesus is sitting there, they're sitting on the steps somewhere or standing or whatever they're doing. Anyway, he says, "I knew you before you were in your mother's womb." Now, that doesn't just go for that person he was talking to. It's written down in the Bible for every human being to see. What that is saying is that he knew every single one of us before we were in this human body. Now get that in your head. Now, anybody can look up that verse and get it correct and evaluate for themselves what I'm saying. You don't have to believe me. You don't have to like what I'm saying. You don't have to agree with me. But I'm asking you, do your own research and find out if what I'm saying is real or not. Now, I could waste show time and look up the verse if you want me to, or you could look it up on your own time, or right now if you want, you do a Google search on it and have the right verse on it and everything like that. And then you can see what I'm saying. What that expresses to me, just that one verse, that expresses to me that it's not just this life, people. It's not just this human existence. I have a phrase that I use continually, that I use all the time, called eternal existence. That means that our spiritual energy, our human spirit energy, has been around a lot longer than this human timeline. And I'm bringing this up because I was talking with my friend. I'm not going to mention the person's name or who he is, but I was talking with a friend of mine. And he was saying, he'll know who he is when I mention this, but nobody else needs to know who it is. He was mentioning, and he always does, and he always mentions that, and I always argue with him. And we always talk about it and try to make sense of what each other are saying. But he had made mention that when you die, that's it. There's nothing. You're done. You're dead. Period. That's it. Hey, Oscar, how you doing? Jeremiah 1:5. Now that's the Old Testament. Go ahead and type it out if you want, Oscar. Thank you. And thank you for breaking through the wall. You got in here off the Facebook channel. Amazing. It actually worked. All right. So, anyway, Jesus, I guess, was at the point when he was explaining to the teacher in the New Testament, he was referring to that. Okay. But the point that I'm making is that we were who we are before we became who we are now. That might be kind of hard for people to understand that. I'm not saying reincarnation. Don't get that confused. I'm not saying anything about reincarnation. It is, as the verse says, the other verse that comes to mind is, as it is appointed that a man wants to die, and then the judgment. Now, I'm no scholar. I don't have any certificates or degrees or licenses or anything. I just have crazy common sense that sometimes makes no sense. Anyway, when I get to thinking too much, then I get some things that really make sense, and then everybody gets mad at me because I don't have it all correct. I only got bits and pieces of it that I'm putting together, and I'm trying to evaluate what it really means. And anyway, in this case here, I don't think that we're done at the end of this life. Because with some of the evidence that I've seen recently, within the last year, we'll say, I have a lot more questions than answers with what I need to understand. And what it is that I need to understand is what happens when we are done with this life. Now, of course, we are told not to worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about what tomorrow is or what yesterday was. Worry about for today, right? And so, and Oscar, if you want, you can uh, copy and I think you can copy and paste the verse. What it said. If you got it on the line there, I can't really look it up when I'm doing the live. I don't want to lose the page or nothing. So, but yeah, you can definitely copy and paste the verse, what it is actually saying, and then if anyone wants to do a chain reference as to wherever in the Bible that is mentioned, that would be awesome. For any extra work anyone does, hey, you get a bonus for trying to help. Not really, but anyway, the bonus is a thank you. So anyway, when we look at the creation of Adam, let's go back and look at Adam, way back at the beginning. Now a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, that's just a story," or "I don't believe in the Bible," or whatever the situation might be on anyone's personal belief. Let's just take it one step at a time here, and let's just evaluate with what we have, which is the Bible. We have the Bible. Now, you may or may not believe in the Bible. I don't know. I don't really care. Um, I have a lot of questions about some of the things that are taught in the Bible, about how we translated the Bible and how we have what we have today, and how is it that we can be certain that it is correct and we are, you know, understanding everything that we're reading, you know? And then we got the problem of people manipulating the text to where they want to have what they want in it. But there are some good teachings in it that are valid today and have been valid from the time that it was written. All right. Now, in the historical content of Genesis, you have Adam, the first man, after the planet was created. And you had at least the sun and the earth. Now, the creation story says the moon was created at that time, but there are some evidence of the moon not being there in some people's lifetimes, okay, in some humans' existence. There was no moon, there was just a sun. But the Genesis story in our timeline for human existence says the creation story, and then um, the sun and the earth, and then the sun and the moon was created. First, a big light in the daytime to rule the day, and then the lesser light in the nighttime to rule the night, which was the moon. Okay. Now, that's what it says. I'm not trying to say that's exactly how it worked. There are a lot of different theories about the moon and how it got here. We're not going to go into all that. That's a whole other show. But for the purpose of the creation story and what I'm talking about, then God created Adam from the earth, from the clay, and created the first man called Adam. Now, he wasn't called Adam at first, he was just a man, lifeless form of a male, not quite yet human, because he didn't have a spirit yet. But then God breathed the breath of life into him, and Adam became a living soul. Now, what was Adam before he was a human? That's the question. Where did God the Creator get Adam's? Adam was Adam before he became human. That's the whole point I'm making here. I'm not talking about reincarnation again. Okay? I'm talking about the fact that we were in existence somewhere before here. Our soul energy is the same soul energy from day one. Now, there's different levels of it depending on where we are. In heaven, when we have no human form, then we're at a different level of the soul energy. Now, do we still have free will? I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if we could have argued if we could have been human or not, because we don't have that option or that control at that moment. Our free will becomes available to us only in this physical human existence. Now, up there, when we're in the holding place, what I call the vault, 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 then that is where we are kept until we become human. Okay? Now, this is my understanding of what I've been told so far. Not from what the Bible says, although there's lessons in the Bible to deal with this. For instance, I knew you before you were in your mother's womb. What else could that mean? That means that I was Ronald before I was human. Anybody get this yet? Anybody want to join in on the fun? Come on, people, join in on the fun. All right. Okay, so now the thing is, I gotta stop saying that phrase. That's irritating. I always stop that. I gotta stop watching judge shows in the afternoon, or block that out somehow. Anyway, the point of the matter of this is, people think that all we have is this life, and that's it. We're done. Now, can anyone prove that to me? I don't think so. See, I can't prove what I'm saying either, except for what's in the written word that we call the Bible. I can prove that to you. You can look at it yourself. And then if it works with what I'm saying, then you can understand 100% what I'm saying. And I'm not making it up, it's in the Bible. Now, some people ask questions. Okay, when you die, your body goes back to the earth. Ooh, that's a good question. Julie asked, what if reincarnation was proved in your lifetime? Oh, Oscar, go to, okay, let me stop saying that phrase. That's irritating. That's bugging me now. Okay, I gotta rewire my brain to not say that again. I actually been doing really well not using it until I started listening to those TV shows. You can go to Bible website. You know, like let me see, Bible Gateway. There you go, BibleGateway.com. It's a free site, or you can just do a Google search. Maybe. Hey, Venus, how you doing? Yeah, thank you, Venus. Hey, you want to come on here and give your 2 cents worth about where you come from? No, I mean not where you come from, but where where we come from. Uh, I'm not doing anything here. I'm just talking to myself. Yeah. So Oscar, you're right. It is. I believe Jesus was referring to the Old Testament scripture when he was talking to the teacher or the scribe or whoever it was he was talking to. But Bible Gateway would be the first place I would look. Women are from Venus. I saw a meme today, Venus, on Facebook there, and the 2 guys were standing at the gate, and the gates were closed. Woman at the podium was saying, huh, or, or the guys were saying, "Uh-oh." That's pretty funny, because she wasn't going to open the gate for the guys. Hey, Lorraine, how you doing? Hey, Oopie. And asteroid miners are from the same place. Yeah, it's about time people started popping in here, right, Julie? All right. So, now, I don't know. Does an octopus have have that part? I don't know. That's a good question. Now we're going off topic, though. Even though I think they are the oldest creatures on planet Earth, right? One of them. Okay. Anyway, so if you looked at the chain reference, I can try to look it up. Let me see if I can do this without losing the show. Let me see. I can do a new page. Okay, go to Bible Gateway. Bible Gateway right there. Top of the list. All right. Searchable online Bible. Look at that. Okay, there you go. I got it, Oscar. I don't want to do that. Thank you for the ad, but no thank you. I'm already a member. Anyway, I could sign in though. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, now. Nope, that didn't come up with anything. Uh-oh. Okay. Now, let me see here. Let's look up the one you said, Oscar. 1-5 you said, right? Allow ads on here. Yeah. That's the only problem with that. That's the only problem with doing the free version is you get that stupid ad thing popping up. Okay, so yeah, in Jeremiah 1:5 it says, "Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. I appointed you as a prophet to the nations." That's talking to Jeremiah. Okay. Now, but within that wording right there, that's on the NIV uh, translation. Now, the interesting thing about that, listen to this, what it says on the first line. Okay, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. What is that about? Explain that one. Okay, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you were born, I set you apart. Now, see, now there you go. That's what I'm talking about. We are, before we are human, this is what I've been talking about for a while now. Before we were created as a human being in this physical body, we were already created waiting to be sent here. Show me where it's not that way. Okay. Now I'm going to do a Google search on that. Now there you go. Thank you, Oscar. That was wonderful. Oh, interesting, Venus. I like that way. Before he met me, the soul was of the same flame. Ah. Would you come for the free cards? Oh, yeah. Hey, Venus, you want to help me do some card readings? There you go. Or Julie. Julie or Venus, you want to help do some card readings? And you all got your own sets. I got mine. No, he was not. There's no evidence of that in the history. You know, people try to make that just to make what they're doing is okay. But yet, now that would be totally against everything that they talk about, where it says don't do that. And God destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah because of that. Okay, right. How did we get here? Is we were sent here from the one who is we were sent here from the one who has the power to do that. And again, we don't have that choice to say, "Oh no, we don't want to go." No, I was born uh, January 21st, 1961, and I had no choice in that matter. I have no choice in the matter of when I die. Now, I could die early, or I could try to live as long as I can, which is what I'm planning on doing. But our normal time frame of our lifespan is like 75, 80 years, maybe 100 if we're lucky enough, if that's what you call luck. So we don't have very much to say all about that. There's a feeler in the house. What are you doing, Oopie? Yeah, well, I need some help reading cards. Anybody want to help? And I know Oopie wants a reading. Okay, so I'm using these cards in case anybody's interested. All right. Now, if anyone needs private or personal reading at any time, you can let me know. Definitely we'll talk about that. Well, I don't know what if there should be. Yeah, there should be a charge if I'm doing it on a personal scale. There should be. No, I don't have. I don't have any demon cards. Nope, 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 nope. I do have regular tarot cards, but those aren't demon cards. I don't think cards in general are bad. You want one card? Oh no, we don't want. We don't want counter cards to the angel cards. We're trying to bring positive messages today. Here's your card there, Oopie, that's you. Guardian of Emotion. I'll send you a picture. You want 3 cards? Okay, that's 1. Next one. Ace of Abundance. Again, I'll send you this picture so you can read it. I'm not going to try to read it now because I can't see it from on the screen. Okay, there's that one. That's number 2. All right, one more. Okay. 10 of Thought. And don't worry about reading the whole thing right now, Oopie. I'm going to send you a picture of all 3 of them here. Hold on. And that's how I like to do this. All right, there we go. I can never get these just right. I always have to work with them. And then my fingers don't want to go right. Glad Andy isn't here. He'd have something to say. All right. So now what I find interesting is that we all have certain jobs that we've done. Some of us are still doing our jobs that we have. that we've been created for. Okay? Now, what's interesting is we have always had the job that we have. All right? Just in a different time frame. That makes sense yet? Okay, that's good enough. Oopie, here comes your cards, and we'll do Skype. That seems to work good. Although today it wasn't working good at all. I couldn't get anything to send. There's your cards, Oopie. What is a weed thing? Oh, PPP? Yeah, I don't do that. Although they are trying to make it legal here in Minnesota, but I have some issues with that law that they're trying to pass. That's a whole political thing, though. But anyway, I'll just share a minute of it. I'm concerned of. You're welcome, Oopie. I'm glad that was helpful for you. Hopefully, it can mean something to you, and you can read these and you can think about what it means. You can talk with CT if CT wants a reading. I'll make sure I have one for him. All right, where's Sarah at? Is Julie next? Is Julie still here? Julie, you here? Julie was here. Where's Julie at? Did she have to go? Didn't tell me? Okay, there you are. Okay, Julie, how many cards you want? All right, I see you. I see you. I see you. How many cards you want? I shuffled. I'm going to cut now. Cut right there. There you go. 3, please. Okay. Now I shuffled. And I come up with that one. 5 of thought. That's your first one. Remember, don't try to read it all right now. I'm going to send you the picture like I did, Oopie. All right. And I'm stuck in. I'm going to have to reshuffle these again. Okay, not now though. Now we'll finish. 10 of emotions. Okay. 10 of emotions. And I think this is you all day, actually. This particular one is Julie all day. She always hears a lot of interesting thoughts all the time. That third one is definitely you right now. If we're doing the 3-card draw, basically you're looking at past, present, and future. Past card would be the 5 of thoughts. The present card is 10 of emotions, which could mean any number of things. And then the third one is messenger of thought, which is what you're involved with right at the moment. So that should be actually the second one, but anyway, it wound up being the third one, so that's the way it goes. That's the way the cookie crumbles. All right. This just takes a little bit of time to do it this way, but I like doing it this way because then it gives you an opportunity to read all three of them. I'm going to do a Google search for that verse in the New Testament that Jesus refers to. Okay. Oh, wait, not on Julie. I got to send it the other one, right? No, I got to go back. Let's try that again. There we go. Share. Send it messenger. There we go. There we go. Now you got it. Hey, Marco, how you doing? Marco, I need you in the other chat. You were in the kind of the wrong chat. Oh, you were in the right chat, but the wrong place. Because everyone was over on the Rumble Talk chat. So what I want you to do, Marco, is go to Errt Radio. Actually, anybody here that might want to be in the music show or in chat with the music show, go to ertradio.com, click on the big chat icon at the top of the page, and then you can be part of the live chat where everybody is hanging out. And we can post GIFs there, which we can't do on the original chat. And you can be part of the fun that we had there. So sorry you missed that part. I don't think he's playing tonight. If he is, maybe, I don't know. Okay, who's next on the cards? Lorraine, did you want 3 cards? Julie, did you get your message? The GIFs are annoying. Why is that? I kept giving you some free bonus. I don't have anti-angel cards. I only do good cards. Yeah, it all depends on if he has to work or not. I don't know what time he works. He manages like 2 stores or something. Oh, good. There you go. So tell me if I'm even accurate on that card pool, Julie. If anything resonates with your situation, I think it does actually. Lorraine, are you still here? I can read you. I can read your poker face. Or you trying to act like you have a poker face. Yeah. Is where did what's his name go? The animated drifts. You didn't like the animated drifts? Oh, well, thank you, Julie. Well, that makes a lot of sense why they're all kind of similar in the so-called timeline. That's what I was trying to figure out. So I suppose I'd have to do 3 rows of the same, 3 cards. That'd be 9 cards total. That'd be past, present, and future, perhaps. You want 4? All right, here we go, Venus. I already got them shuffled for you. Now I'm going to switch that. I'm going to shuffle again. This is irritating. Let's shuffle. The same cards are coming up, and it shouldn't be after I shuffled 5 times. And then cut the deck, and then shuffle. Of course, I didn't really have anybody that said they wanted to card pull until now, so I am shuffling for now anyway, so that's fine. I better not come up with that other card now. That better be a new card. No, the same suit. What the hell's going on here? Okay. No, we're going to change that. Venus, I don't like that. I was watching The Price is Right, actually. Yeah, it was pretty funny. There was a woman on The Price is Right with the name Venus. Alright, that one speaks to me right there. That's your first one there. Healer of abundance. That doesn't always mean money, but it could mean financial. But it could. Oh, you're not joining the live stream? Why not? I'm not going to toss them in the air and then do that. 52 card or 78 card pickup. Ain't no way. 10 of action. 10 of action. I'm trying to get that straight so I don't have to waste time trying to set it up. You wanted 4, right, Venus? Okay, 3 of thought. 3 of thought. All right. So, and then again with the 2 of abundance. All right. Man, it's almost too quiet here. I ain't got nothing on except me talking to myself. All right. So now 4 cards coming at you. Okay, there we go. So now with my verse that I mentioned, it's in Jeremiah, but there is a New Testament reference to that. I'm 90% sure. And I'm going to find it. Alright, there you go, Venus. And Skype. Alright, hey Bobby, how you doing? You need 4? Okay, Bobby needs 4. Shuffle these a little bit better now. So now, if you guys would like to look at my cards when I share them on my Facebook page, if you could choose a card that speaks out to you. Alright? So I'm going to try to start doing that at a regular, normal time every day. There we go. That's your first one, Bobby. Number 14. And win-win solution. That one in itself. Now, don't worry about what it says, Bobby. I'll send you the picture of it. You can read it on your own time. On the win-win solution, it seems like you're getting to the final decision situation of what you're trying to figure out, whatever that might be. Be open to success, which very well could include some kind of success with what you're doing. Number 7, be open to success. Now, these have numbers on the tops of them, which means to say that they are important. In the regular tarot card deck, you have a major arcana, and then the rest of the cards, they're minor arcana, or the regular tarot card set. Okay? On using the Rider-Waite deck that I use. Alright? And then all the other cards are in this deck, these cards with the numbers on them are the major arcana cards of the regular tarot card deck. That makes any sense? And then these other cards, like this one here, is a suit. I gotta figure out which one is which. 6 of emotion. Okay. And so what it would appear that you are headed in the right direction, Bobby. So don't be afraid. Be ready for whatever is going to come your way. And celebration, look at that. That's your last card there. And that's number 17. Celebration. Look at that. So you have something to be happy about, Bobby, whether you know it or not. Not sure what that is, but there you go. Alright, I will send that to you right now. Takes longer to take the picture than it does to talk about it. I gotta have it just right, you know? And it still isn't right. But anyway. Oh, well. It's right enough, though. At least it's halfway straight. Not quite even, though. I gotta fix that. There we go. Okay. Just using the phone app for the pictures. But sometimes that's so generic, it's really difficult to adjust it where it looks good. So it has to be just right enough where you can see all the writing on it and where you can read it. And you can enjoy it later. Okay, here it comes to Skype, Bobby. Get ready. Where's Bobby at? There he is. Okay. Alright, let me know you get it. There you go. Okay, that's it. That's for Bobby. More coal in the boiler. Oh no. Alright, who else is here? Lorraine. Did I do Lorraine's already? I did Lorraine's, didn't I? Lorraine had 3, right? Okay, so anyway, God breathed the breath of life in Adam. Let's go back to that creation story. And then Adam became a living soul. So his name is called Adam. That's what God tells him. He says, your name is Adam now. Ten arms? No, they have 8. What do you mean they have 10? What are you smoking over there, Venus? You're miscounting things. We have everybody over here on YouTube. Lorraine, are you still here? Well, I got you though, right, Lorraine? I got you. Where did Oscar go? Oscar left. He got tired of this conversation and he left. So, let me take a look. See if I can find a Google search on that verse. Okay. Here's a whole list of verses. 100 Bible verses about God knew us before we were born. Explain that one. If we were not in existence before this human existence, how does he know us? Luke, there you go. Luke 139 to 45. Holy crap, let's get that one. Okay, next, gotta go through all this mess. Okay. Okay, next, I don't want to see all that. I just want to go to the scripture. Thank you. Okay. I need Luke 139 to 45. That's what I want. I thought it was Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John. But no, it's finally, I figured it out. It's Luke. Luke 1. There we go. Alright. I don't know what version this is of the Bible, but ESV, English Standard Version. $39 to $45. Okay. In those days, Mary arose and went with haste into the hill country, into a town in Judah. That has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay. That has nothing to do with what I'm trying to prove here. I hate that when that happens. Okay, that's talking about. Okay, I don't want that part. That's not what I want. Oh. Let me see here. Well, that's okay. That might go into a little bit about how we formed inside the womb, but not before. Okay, that's not. Okay, Mark 13. No, wait. That's date. Oh boy, this is not helping at all. Okay, God knew you before you were born. That's the whole article here. So what the hell? What is going on here? I'm trying to find a New Testament verse on that. And I'm not getting anywhere. Oh well, that's for another time, I guess. I'm gonna do more research on that, and we'll get there. What now? And that was not an apple tree in the garden. And how do we know that? Um, More than likely, apples would not grow in that region. Is the key point to that? Oofy, no, the fruit was actually whatever that fruit was. It was a probably more sweet than the tangy taste of a crab apple. And trust me, I've eaten a crab apple before. They're not that much fun to have. But now, I'm just saying it was a fruit. I'm not saying it was any kind of fruit because we don't really know. Right, nobody knows what grows there. But if the Garden of Eden was in the region of Africa, which they believe it was in that region because of the rivers that are named in that area, okay, the apples are not going to survive in that region or in that environment. All right. So, whatever it was, I don't know. But you do make a valid point. In the Garden of Eden, it could have been anything. Oh, what are you doing, Bob? What do you got? You got a verse for me, Bobby? What do you? Okay, what do you mean? What meme did you send on Skype? What meme are you talking about? That one there? Yeah. What do you want? What do you want me to send you, Bobby? What are you talking about? Oh, on the meme that I sent you. Oh, okay. Well, Bobby, I gave you the link here. You can definitely just click the link and join, right? You can click that link and join, right, Bobby? Well, yeah, go ahead and click that link and then share that. I see what you're saying. Okay. All right. Hey, Bobby.
How you been, Ron?
All right. What's going on? Good to have you here. Hey, we got Bobby here. Everybody,
What's up?
Bobby's joining us. Bobby's gonna show us a meme I shared on the other chat earlier today.
Yeah, okay, so give me a sec.
I thought it was kind of cute, and you can imagine, and
And
he's
no BS, I'm not gonna strip.
Venus always has a great ideas. She kind of makes Andy work for us.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna share a screen. Don't show it to me again.
And just make
And
sure you turn
then,
down any audio you got playing there in the back.
alright, ready for a screen share. I think you gotta approve me, Brian.
I'm gonna add the stream like that.
Alright, get rid of
Just
that.
turn down your whatever you got playing in the background. Make sure that's turned down.
Oh, that's just my TV.
Yeah.
Alright, everybody ready? Here we go.
Yeah, that one there. Show the one I shared with you with the turtle.
Yeah. Everybody caught that?
Access denied.
Oh. Yeah.
Now you got that one I shared with you, though, right? You should have that one there. Right, Bobby? That one on Skype I sent you?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I got your cards as well.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Yeah, it really was. Yeah, it was. Right. Yeah. And give me my screen again one more time.
Yep.
I want to show them again one more time. Here we go.
ことができるようになるわけです。
They couldn't do that. No.
I know. I wish there was a way to share that to Gary and Don Ecker on KGRA's Dangerous Military Nerds.
Well,
Like
you have Don Ecker on Facebook, right? He is on Facebook.
I'm not sure if I actually do have him on Facebook. I'm gonna check it out. Let me check
Yeah,
it
I'm
out.
sure you do. I'm sure you do. He's not too hard to find. So,
Okay. Yeah, I think I should, but oh yeah, I do have him. There I do.
yeah, I knew it.
All
Yeah,
right.
show that one with the turtle though. Yeah, I shared it with you.
Yeah. I.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that turtle one.
yeah, where the pizza delivery was bringing the. I don't want to give anything away. I'll
Yeah.
have to look at the picture and think about what the comedy is about it.
Yeah. Okay, so they're both away. All right, they're away. Uh, yeah.
Well, the funny part about that video was the woman in the classroom. Oopsie, that was the funny part.
Yeah.
Whoever that woman was.
Yeah.
So Bobby's trying to get that one meme
I
I
already,
sent.
I already sent it. Oh yeah, let me
Well,
do.
can't you share it there? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let me show you that.
Bobby's taking an extra smoke over there. That's why he's coughing. No, he doesn't smoke.
No.
Here,
Okay.
so go ahead and explain it. Now, Turtle is a pizza delivery guy. All right. I mean, the snail is pizza delivery guy. The turtle orders the pizza. Turtle says, "You're here already. Let me grab my wallet. I'll just be an hour." So the turtle's going to take an hour to go get his wallet.
Yeah. I. You want to see the other ones that I was able to get today?
Sure, long as they're
Okay. Here's a
pizza.
good one.
Oh yeah, yeah,
How can you spend 300 a week on groceries, but you never got anything to eat in the house?
yeah. Or you just look at the amount of groceries that you get for what you spend.
Yeah.
Okay,
And here's
and
another one.
yeah. Oh boy. Uh,
Do you think that's going to warrant the police? And I can't believe I never shared those during MWAT, so I want to say I'm sorry, Amanda. Maybe when we get another chance, but here's
what's wrong with that one?
no, I just never shared it during MWAT today.
Oh, okay. You didn't share it before. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. So maybe if Amanda's watching it, watching it on catch up, she'll know about it.
yeah.
And then here's a cool one. I think she's gonna love that. Yeah. And here is another video I was able to grab. Oh.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, what was that? What were they actually saying?
So this was supposed to be like a football game,
Oh,
but it was so fogged up they can't even see it.
right.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going
What were they singing though?
I have no freaking idea. I don't even know where that meme came from or that video.
Yeah, yeah. Be careful about showing other videos on here; they get mad. But if it's a GIF, it shouldn't make any difference. It's a GIF, right?
And no, I did not say the F word, Venus.
He didn't
You
yet,
sure?
though. Just give him a minute to get upset at the game. He might say it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Mhm.
He does pretty good though.
Yeah, from PG-13 to NC-17. It's like every time you talk about some dirty stuff, it goes from PG to NC-17.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
And you, yeah. So, yeah. So,
all right. Well, there you go. That's good.
um, yeah.
No, we can't do that, Venus.
Uh, yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, soccer is well known in Latin America and in
Right.
Europe.
Why was it so foggy? Why was it so foggy there?
I have no idea.
Usually that would be nice and humid and not really foggy. You know?
I don't even know. Like I said, I don't know where it's from. So yeah.
Yeah. So look up that verse I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find a New Testament reference about that verse I was talking about. And you don't have to
Yeah.
believe it the same way I believe it's in the Bible. So if you look up the English Bible, uh,
Yeah.
and Oscar actually found one in Jeremiah, which that's plain as day is what it says. And I think when Jesus referred to it in the New Testament, when he was talking to the teacher of the Jewish law there in the New Testament, I can't remember what book that was in, but he said that I knew you before you were in your mother's womb, talking to the teacher, the Pharisee, whoever he was. And so the point of the matter is, he was referring to the verse in Jeremiah and maybe some other places as well. And so the point of this is that and it doesn't matter what our faith is, if we have different belief systems or not, Bobby, it's the same no matter what, all the way around. In heaven or in the realm of God, there is no Christians or Jews or Greeks or male or female. There is none of that. We refer to God as male because that's how we were taught in the scriptures, that God is male. Now, someone can argue the fact, oh no, God is a female. You can do that if you want. It's your opinion. My opinion too. My opinion is that God is a male, according to what the Bible says. So,
Yeah.
then with that in mind, though, you think about that, though. There's no religious profiling, so to speak, in heaven. We're all the same. We're all the same energy, if you will. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Or
And you do know about the story about how Eve was created, right?
I know there's a few ways to look at that. I know, but we're talking about the heaven realm though is that in heaven there is no religious divisions. There's just one energy. As one, some of the people that we have heard on some of the discussions recently, they talk about the God conscience. Okay, with me, we're all of the same conscience. All right.
Yeah.
Whether you believe that or not, it really makes no difference. But it's an easy way to explain what I'm trying to explain. All right.
Yeah.
But I think we're all individual, but at the same time, we're all connected. All right. And we don't have to have the same religious viewpoints to be connected. Is that making any sense there? And
Yeah.
and and you know that we all do not. Oh, yeah, we do not all agree on everything, but we can agree on some things. Am I right about that?
yeah.
And so
And
and so the point that I'm making is this:
yeah.
that when we became human, on when our mothers, you know, gave birth to us, we became human. Actually, we were human inside the womb, according to what the story is told. But we were already in existence prior to that. You need some honey with some tea or something. Honey with lemon and tea. You know, do you like to drink hot tea or not?
um, I used to drink. I used to drink tea.
Okay. Put some honey in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you can enjoy that. Maybe to help settle that, whatever you got going on there. But so anyway, the point is, he knew us before we were human. Now, what does that mean to you or to anyone listening? Now,
Uh,
as one guy that was on Marine Show last night, he's thinking that we're just all of the same energy, same conscience,
okay.
you know. And then when we need to be human, we're sent here to be human. Now, we, I don't think we had a free will in reference to becoming human.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
our our
And
our 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 timeline was set in some agreement outside of our control, and it was set that we're going to be human.
yeah.
Okay, and so
Yeah.
that's why we became human. Now, after we're human, then we have a free will as to what we want to believe. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So now at this point, we have free will to believe or not to believe. We can think that everything's BS and we don't understand it. We're gonna ignore it and we're gonna live our life day to day. And as in some people's viewpoints, if we expire in this human form, that's it. We don't do anything else. We're done.
Yeah.
We're gone. I don't believe that at all. I believe that we continue on and we go on to greater and better things.
Now, just out of my curiosity, when we get into it, because you always mention always about what kind of information we can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if we got anybody from KCRA that might have said something about if this has to happen again, they're just done from YouTube, or what might happen if this had to happen again.
What do you mean? If what would have happened?
I know the show that got them suspended again.
Oh, right. Well, yeah, we're talking about our own opinions, and what I'm
Yeah.
talking about too in this situation is you can look everything I'm You can look up everything I'm saying. Look it up in the
Yeah.
Bible. Look it up. It's
Yeah.
right there. I'm not making it up. I'm not over exaggerating anything.
Of course not.
And so it might be something that we might not agree on the functionality of the conversation of what I'm talking about. But at the same time, you might find something that's valuable to what I'm talking about, which is why we still get along today in our conversation, is that we all find something valuable as to what we're talking about.
Yeah.
And
And
Marco, did
yeah,
I give Marco? I don't know if
yeah.
I gave Marco a reading. Go
I
ahead,
don't know.
Bobby. What?
Yeah. Yeah. It was misinformation.
Yeah, exactly. And it was for medical reasons. And I'm not saying anything about medical. All right.
I mean,
I'm talking about actual biblical history as to when we were created from the beginning of all creation.
yeah.
All right.
And it's like everybody knows if you believe in the Bible, it's like we know like when God knew that
Yeah.
Adam couldn't do it alone, he
Yeah.
put him
Good
in a
night,
deep.
Julie. Julie's
Yeah, good
gone.
night, Joey.
Thank you.
God put Adam in a deep sleep and took a side of him, his rib, and he was
Right.
able to use that rib to create Eve.
Now you remember some of the stories, and this is pretty much conjecture on the story of Lilith, right?
E- I don't know.
The story
I,
of Lilith. The story of Lilith is, believe it or not, Adam's first wife. Okay. Now we're taught in the Bible that Eve is Adam's first wife. There
yeah,
are historical references to Lilith. All right. And what happens is this: is Lilith was created the same way that Adam was, from the dirt, from the clay, and created it. And then Lilith said, "I'm not going to submit myself to you. I'm going to go do what I want." That's what the story says, according to what people believe. You can look this up in the uh, other than Bible historical uh, writings of Lilith, and do a Google search on Lilith. You'll see what I'm talking about.
yeah,
I believe it's Lillyth or something like that. Lilith, yeah, something like that. Anyway,
yeah,
what happened was Lilith was basically the failed first wife of Adam, and then that's
yeah.
why when he created Eve,
You
look at the
see,
writing again in Genesis. If you got the King James Bible or
yeah,
the regular English Bible, look up the King James version or the English version, or the New English, whatever they want to call it, and it'll say, "I made, I made." She's woman. She's a woman from man. Whoa, man, woman.
yeah,
Bone of his bone. Okay, that's what it says in the verse. She is bone of his bone, meaning that she came from him, which means that she is going to be pretty much subjected to Adam forever. Adam's going to be the leader, and she's going to be the follower. Pretty much, that's the way it's supposed to be, anyway, according to what the scriptures say. Don't hate me. I'm not the one that made the rules. But
yeah.
um, in this case here, Lilith did not fit into that mold, and she left and did her own thing. And then God had to create Eve from Adam's rib. And then that made her connected to Adam for eternity. Does that make sense?
Well, yeah.
I'm
You
look it up.
see,
Look it up in Genesis now. I'm not making that up. You can look it up.
now,
And
now,
don't and don't put
now, in the Book of Mormon, I need to find out where's it at. But if Adam and Eve did not partake of that fruit, we would not be here today. And
Oh,
they say that the plan of salvation would be in peril. We would not be here if
well, we wouldn't
Adam and
have a
Eve.
need. Yeah, yeah, you got a point. We wouldn't have a need for being saved in that sense. You're correct. We wouldn't have a need for salvation if that didn't occur. All
Mhm.
right, now in our case, so it did occur, and then we all have that issue that we have to seek out a Savior, which is
Yeah.
Jesus.
And you can also look it up in the Bible, in the Book of Mormon, that foretell the, the coming of Jesus Christ.
Yeah, yeah, and there's some parallel similarities. You are correct, and it doesn't matter if they're exact, or it doesn't matter if we all agree on the same thing or not. But the point is, you can look at both of them and see what you think, and compare the two. I think actually they've gotten better at uh, being more mainline on the Mormon faith. They've been more like I've seen some of your services, like on the holiday services when you share those. I don't see anything wrong that they're talking about personally. When they're sharing their thoughts about what they want to share on the religious points. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I like what they share, and of course when they do the singing, the choir singing, so the holiday stuff, that's all cool. So I enjoyed those when you shared those. But the thing is, we're not always told and explained everything that we need to know. Okay, and you got to remember in the New Testament, like when Paul is writing to some of the churches, for instance, this is to the church at Corinth. The book of Corinthians, first and second book of Corinthians, are to the people and to the church at Corinth or Corinthians. Okay. Now, the lessons that are taught in the books of First and Second Corinthians, they are good lessons, and we can learn from them today. But they were written for that people and for that time. You know what I mean by that?
Uh,
What I mean
Possible.
by that is that there could be something in there that says, "Oh, you shouldn't do that. You'll go to
Right.
hell if you do that." For that, now, some of that stuff
Yeah.
is still valid today. You're gonna go to hell if you do certain things, obviously, or you're gonna, maybe be in great danger of uh, being, judged or whatever in that sense, for whatever bad thing you would do, if you know what I mean by that. But lifestyle or whatever. But so what I'm getting at is, like, for instance, when they talk about divination, like you use some tarot cards, for instance, people say, "Oh, tarot cards are evil." Okay, all the cards that I sent, was there a negative message on any of them? Not on these cards,
Mm,
there isn't. No.
no.
And so, how is that
I don't know.
evil? How is that an evil thing or negative, right? And if
Yeah.
I'm looking at it from a good intention, and I'm trying to share with you a message that I'm receiving from, I believe, God, which you could ask for yourself, what God is saying. You
Yeah.
could do that. But it kind of confirms when you have someone else doing a reading and they're sharing the thought that
That's
you
just.
might be thinking.
This is more like saying that if I'm gonna get a reading, God's gonna strike me down. But I
But
don't think God's gonna do that.
I don't think that's true though. You're not leaving your practical faith direction. You're still going in your faithful direction in what you
I
intend to
mean,
do.
like like the LDS, they do have like the word of wisdom that bans like alcohol,
Yeah, yeah,
cigarettes.
yeah. So all those
So
things can be bad for you, and they probably won't help you achieve what you're trying to search for, which is your holiness of your pure self, so to speak.
yeah.
So in any case, the term divination could have meant something 100% different than what we know today.
Now there's
Okay.
probably a thing called trespassing the will of the god, like trying to get the sacrament early could
Right,
be something.
right. You see now,
Um,
some would consider dowsing rods to be evil. Now, do you know that people found drinking water using dowsing rods?
mm,
Okay, people found I can use it to find gold. Okay, I have.
yeah.
So dowsing rods can be used in a various ways, and it's not necessarily evil. And I don't think it's evil form of anything. All you're doing is connecting the ground energy with the rods, and you're connected to the ground and to the rods, and then they're moving in a certain way that's going to tell you where something is, whatever that might be. Okay.
Yeah.
The same thing if you're using a pendulum, it's not divination necessarily. Now, I wouldn't recommend you use a Ouija board. I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh,
That's a whole different level of communication that you're going to be in trouble if you're going to start messing with something like that. I wouldn't recommend that you get any kind of book of spells or anything like that. I'm not talking about that. But if you're using something like crystals for healing, okay, some would say that's divination. No, crystals for healing, you're using earth rock. You're using a rock that was made from the earth, and you're using the energy it has to
yeah.
heal.
The same should be said about when it comes to meditation bowls and
Yeah, there
ASMR.
you go. Yeah. So if you're using the audio, like the singing bowls or different, like a tuning fork or whatever you're using to get that meditative state, the Bible tells us to meditate, right?
Yeah,
And it tells us to uh,
the same.
meditate upon your prayers or something like that. Anyway, go into your closet and pray quietly or whatever. Don't pray in public so everybody can see that you're praying. You want to pray in your privacy of your own home, and then they'll know then what you pray for will be manifested in your everyday life. Okay, that if you remember that, something like that. Anyway, what I'm teaching, I'll paraphrase. Don't quote me on that because I don't know what the exact quote is. But anyway, there is verses in there that talk about you don't pray in public and show that you're praying. You go into your private place, which is your closet or your home, and you pray, and then outwardly it'll be showing that you're going to be getting what you're praying for, which would be positive gifts. Of course, at least I hope so.
Hmm.
That's what you're doing.
So
Okay,
yeah.
so but why do a lot of teachers act more like lawyers? I don't know, V. Why is that?
Hmm.
Uh,
You got me on a good one. Depends on what type of teacher you're talking about.
right.
What sets?
I think a lot of teachers have the as a matter of fact attitude, and they don't want to change their viewpoint for anyone, and that kind of gives them the attitude of, well, I'm right, you're wrong, and they don't have to prove it, but we have to prove what we believe in our personal mind, in our own space. We have to prove to ourselves what we believe. Okay, And we're all not going to believe the same exact thing, but we might be believing parts of everything, Bobby. You know what that means?
Yeah.
We are believing parts of everything. And that's why some of it we can agree on, and some of it we might not agree on, but doesn't mean that we have to be haters of anyone or anything like that. Everyone can still have their, you know, personal time they want to do whatever they want to do. I mean, like we talked with Empire all the time from Iran. You know, he was Muslim, right? And so that's a whole different ball game there. You know, a whole different deal. But we did learn things when we talked with him, right?
Yeah.
Now, whether we agreed with him or
I
not,
mean, like snakes does to get mentioned in the Bible.
yeah. But we main thing is listen, be respectable, and maybe we can learn something, even if we don't agree with somebody. I think we can learn from what they're teaching. Okay.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, we can do the research and find out what they're saying is true or not. And then we can decide, okay, will it fit with what I know? You know? And if it does, then great. If it doesn't, great too. But hopefully it does help something, you know. Hopefully it'll help what you believe. And then you can work on it, and share it with somebody else. All right.
Yeah.
So, well, let's see. We did pretty good, Bobby. I talked for the first probably 45 minutes, and then you came on. And we talked for another half an hour. Oh boy, what do you got to add? You got anything to add, Bobby?
Yeah. I posted two links about Adam and Eve and the LDS, and then I did something about the serpents in the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Ufi asked the question: should one tolerate intolerance? Depends on how the level is on the intolerance, Ufi.
Yeah, I was just gonna come on in just to show you the meetings that I got today, including that one about that Jap- about that MJ girl.
Yeah,
I used that pen to try to shoot a takedown back in time. That was a good
yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was a funny meme of the day. It's like I never share memes that very much, but I thought those memes caught my eye today.
Ufi had a good comment there. Most everyone believes, or most everyone agrees on colors, but in actuality, they don't see the same colors. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I was looking at a car one time, and uh, Mike was looking at the same car. We were looking at the same car out of the window, or from the balcony of my apartment, whatever it was. And I was telling him what the color of the car was, and I didn't have the right color. My eyes didn't see that color. I took a digital picture of it with a digital camera. I had a digital camera, not the cell phone. It was a digital camera, and I took a picture of it, and it was the color that Mike said it was, which was blue. But to me, it looked more like aqua color, not blue. I don't know why, but anyway, it could be that I'm partially colorblind. So without knowing it. So anyway, other dimensions. What other dimensions are there?
yeah,
That could be a whole nother show there, Bobby. Another other dimensions.
yeah. Uh,
So So how do you like that new show with Maureen on Thursday?
It's good, but she's still. It's like when I download it, I gotta rename it and then send it out.
Huh? Why do you have to rename it? What's the reason for that?
She kept using the same name every time she does it,
Okay. So you got to add like the guest or whoever. Yeah.
like either a
Well, you
guest or
well,
an episode number.
you can easily add either one. You can just add it in the title when you put it up. When you get it, and then I can go ahead and share it wherever I want to share it. Uh
Yeah, like when
oh.
you upload the Podbean.
Yeah, and I'll be doing more of that pretty soon. If nobody knows what my name is on Podbean, guess what? It's the same. Errt Radio.
Yeah,
So get on over there and follow Podbean or Radio, and I'll
yeah.
have some audio shows up there that you can listen to. So
Yeah.
I
It's
pay.
also crazy, like our alternative chat room is always active during Amanda's show or when like Amanda does her special.
Yeah.
You don't see that in other shows.
What now?
The only show or specials you see on the Earth Radio chat room is the ones when Amanda does it.
Huh?
So it's like we all come for Amanda, but nothing else.
I don't know. I'm there.
Yeah. And speaking of it, tomorrow I will be going to Baton Rouge to the temple.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
So you
yeah,
won't be. So you won't be around then.
that's correct.
Okay. Well, I'll be here. But anyway, on a positive note, I did get my car started today.
You want
My
to know what
what
you?
now?
Yeah. So I got an extended Medicare coverage.
Ah.
Remember with Medicare, I had to pay a copay for each of my medicine. I don't have to do that now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
And another thing about it is you get like an OTC card, and it's going to cover OTC, something that's something that's good for your health. Like, like it, like there's always just a certain set of foods. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, so I
Okay.
can do a certain set, but not all the time. And what's also good about it is I can pay my light bill with it.
Oh, there you go.
And they say
Yeah.
you'll be able to pay your internet as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't have the extended Medicare. I just got Medicare.
Yeah.
However, I can apply now. I can apply for regular Social Security now instead of what I'm on now. So, which would mean I would have a
Yeah.
little bit better time, I think. But I might have to take a less of a payment if I get it now on my regular pay, because I'm getting regular payment.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It's kind of all kind of up in the air what I want to do. So I don't know. I don't know what they're
Yeah.
talking about in chat. Oofy and Venus are talking about something here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Who's probably gonna be
Well,
watching the Super Bowl this Sunday?
this Sunday or next Sunday?
It's this Sunday.
It's tomorrow then.
No, tomorrow's Saturday.
Oh, but it's this week though.
Yeah, it's this Sunday.
Okay. Let's see. Today's the 10th. Oh, 12th. Yeah. Okay, February 12th. That's right. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not gonna watch no halftime, so I know that.
And I don't think anybody's gonna watch it it's because the other games were so rigged. They're gonna rig this one as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna watch it with any anticipation. I'm not gonna watch the halftime though, for sure. Different artists I don't really care about, even though she has 14 some 14 number one songs. That's not any of I like.
Yeah, I haven't even kept up to date about pop culture music.
Yeah,
It's like when you get in a car, it's always 80s or 70s music.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think they could have made a few other choices rather than her for the halftime show, but somehow she got the money, or I don't know if she has to pay to be on it, or they got to pay her to be on. I'm not sure which one it is. But at last I heard that they don't get paid very much for the halftime show when they do the performance like that. They're pretty much there just because they can get their name out there.
Yeah.
So I don't think you
And
get paid
I'll
very
try
much.
getting ready again to say they did with other games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So we got on. I got almost 2 hours. Well, I did pretty good for not having anything to talk about, Bobby.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. I'll look
Yeah.
more for that New Testament verse of that one that I'm trying to find.
And
But
the next time you see missionaries walking around, if ever possible again, ask them for a copy of the Book of Mormon and read it.
oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any. I don't have very many visiting out here in the cornfields.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
it's like,
guess maybe if I'm in town or if I see them at the someplace, if I'm at a regular place, or they might be going to whatever, sharing the word or whatever. That's a good idea. I should get one just to compare it. So
yeah.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I guess we are going to shut down soon, huh?
Yeah, I think we're about done. Yep. Think we're about done. Thank you everyone, Venus and Ubi, for being here, staying up late, and
Oh, yeah, I forgot who died over Vernon Sherry. I think it was the Sherry that died recently.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Shirley, what was her name? I can't remember her name now.
I forgot to.
But yeah, she was 76, I think, 70 something. She's pretty well up there though. For a woman actress. That's pretty old. Like Betty White, for instance, 99, right? That was pretty good for her to live that long.
Yeah.
Of course, guys kind of don't live that long either.
Okay.
Uh,
And and ladies, no playing with my Ethernet plug. Okay.
oh, Venus wouldn't do that. No, she might make it go faster, but she won't hurt it. No. All
Yeah.
right, so I got some people following me on Instagram. Finally, now they got that going too. So I kind of got that going. What that's connected with the Facebook. So if you got Facebook, you can have Instagram.
Yeah.
So if you post
Uh,
stuff on Facebook and want to kind of get extra airtime out there or extra views, you can share it to Instagram as well, and it's real easy to set up. So
yeah. Maybe if you have a long evening gown, maybe you.
oh, there you go. Venus, you gotta wear the right, you gotta wear the right outfit. Oh boy, now we're getting tired. I think, Bob. We better get out of here before we get in trouble.
And Oofy, that's Eddie's job, and I know Eddie loves me more.
Yeah. I'm glad he wasn't in chat when I said what I said earlier in
Yeah.
chat. I was thinking, oh, now I know Andy's going to say something on that one. I can't
It
remember what
could
I
be.
said now.
It could be any color. It could be any color.
Ooh, there you go, Venus. Make it the rainbow color. There you go.
How did he made that?
Like the unicorn, like the rainbow unicorn one, you know?
There was something did paint on a dress one year, and that's actually was right here.
Oh, okay.
She did like that Van Gogh style story light. Was the ticket of town.
Yeah. So when is KGRA back? They're back next week, huh?
Hopefully they'll be. I'm not. I don't know. I think Bills is still straight, but I can ask him.
Yeah. That's the hardest part about doing this stuff on YouTube, not on your private website. You know, you get people all mad at you about some stuff you say. But
Yeah,
if you're on your own page, pretty much, you're not gonna bother
yeah,
you too much.
yeah. Because I respect the community rules that you
Yeah.
have on every part of social media.
Yeah.
One thing I don't like is the way they handle the copyright.
Right.
I
And
mean, sometimes they'll let you go, but there will be other instances where they're just gonna throw you out.
right. And I don't think they should, to be honest with you. So just personal opinion there. I mean, yeah, if you're doing it intentionally to destroy somebody's work that they put together themselves, then that's a problem. But if you're sharing a thought or you're sharing some, know, you're playing somebody's music. Say if you're playing somebody's music, you're not getting any money for it. You're just sharing their music so people can hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And more people hear your music, then guess what? They're gonna go and get the album, maybe. You know, or be a different type of be more of a supporter with donating stuff or whatever. Donating funds to you. But if if they didn't hear it on the extra channel, then they would have never heard. You know what I mean? That's how I used to buy albums. Actually, my radio station used to do that. 93X in Minneapolis or 93X in St. Paul, actually. But they would play an album of the week on Sunday night, and then if I liked it, I'd go and buy it. Or I'd order it online or whatever. Some days in 90s, uh, or in 2000, early 2000s, you'd still have record shops
yeah,
you can go to
yeah.
where you get it.
And I wonder if Venus is still here, cause I think this is probably what she should wear if she wants to date me.
Uh-oh, Venus, here you go. Venus, can you put that on? There you go, Venus. And you're near. You guys are near each other too. You're pretty close. She's right there.
Yeah, I think it's just an I-10 away. Or you think this dress is better?
I like
I
the
think
blue one better.
yeah.
And the black one there looks like I'm gonna kick your ass if you say anything. The blue one says, "Okay, let's go ahead and dance."
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I think there's also one further down. It's way down. I don't
Oh,
even. Or how you like? Or Venus? How you like this one?
that looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she likes the blue one though.
But she likes the blue one better. All right.
Yeah.
We'll just let it go right there.
There you go, Venus. You got yourself a date. How do you like that? Not even asking. All right. Just find out Bobby's address and show up at his door, and he'll be ready to take you to dinner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she likes those. Yeah, those are cute. She says. Okay,
Okay.
there you go. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's probably just a few hours away from you, Bobby.
It's Yep. Uh, okay. I just gotta find myself a nice, good tuxedo and probably a venue. Now, Marco, was you here when I showed that meme?
Hey, Marco, how you doing? You here? Hey, did you want a reading, Marco? Did you want a card reading or no?
You
Tarot card reading?
want me to show you that meme again, Marco? Well, you could have both.
Yeah, okay. Well, we were gonna get ready to go, but we'll see. He didn't say yes or no. I don't know. He
Yeah.
had trouble. He had trouble talking right when Marine's on the screen.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But he never said yes to a card reading though, so I don't know. Some people don't like it. That's fine. I don't mind.
That's just about it. I think what got me turned off of tarot cards, because but I was a small child back then, so it doesn't even count. So I heard about the Cleo controversy, and I think something happened, and someone sued her and shut her down.
Which one now?
The remember Miss Cleo from
Yeah.
back in the day? I think someone sued her, and she got shut down.
Huh. Well, I don't. I never try to tell you to do something, anything out of like. I don't ever say, "Oh, you need to stop seeing your doctor," and anything like that. I don't ever say that. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't ever tell you
I mean, like,
how to
it's
go about.
every once in a while. If the news is good, I'll watch it.
Right.
And then like alternative talk. If the subject's there, I'll watch it. But if the subject to where I could have some disagreements on, I'll still watch it. But I'm not gonna argue with it.
Right. No, life is too short to be getting all bent out of shape on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Venus. I think Bobby was just saying that that woman Cleo, she wrecked it for everyone else.
Now I know. Yeah. And the others will tell you that you gotta go directly to a doctor.
Yeah, and then I never I always say it's for entertainment and informational use only.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to say anyway.
Yeah, being as I must admit, I'm a hopper too. Okay.
Yeah, you can have multi streams going. I don't know how to do it when I'm streaming live though. If I'm doing a live show, I can't do that. But you guys can watch whatever you want when you want to watch it. Just make sure that you have the audio down when you're on, like now, as a guest. You don't want to be playing somebody else's audio in the background, and then I get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're trying to keep the strikes down. I got the one strike from something. I can't remember what that was from, but
Yeah. I think it was showing something from an op source and they didn't like it.
yeah, that's all right though. That's just one that I got. I shouldn't. I hope I don't get any more.
It's kind of a bit weird whenever you just get a block, not a shutdown of your stream.
Yeah,
It's only meant
yeah,
for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you just come back.
yeah,
But when you just get a termination, that's when we got a problem. Like your stream just shuts down, you get disconnected.
yeah. Well, hopefully that don't happen. I pay a lot of money for the StreamYard service, so I'd really hate to have to pay for that if I can't use it.
Yeah, let's say like if you get banned,
Yeah,
yeah, you're messed up.
yeah. So that's where I'd have to go to my own website and do my own thing on that
Yeah,
situation.
maybe Bill should help you about how to stream directly to your website, or
Yeah,
maybe yeah,
I gotta figure that out though. Yeah, 'cause I would like to do that at some point anyway. And then the people that are coming to watch are like main supports of the channel and stuff. So that's
yeah.
what we're trying to do, to get people that want to support.
Yeah.
Donate, donate, donate. Go to the ertradio.com and click on the big PayPal button. You can donate right there. Marco, since you're still here though, you can go to ertradio.com and click on that chat room tab, and then you get signed in there on that chat room, and then be
Yeah.
part of the chat on the one that everyone was using.
I'll just use the address for ertradio.com/chat room with the C calculated.
Yeah, and then you can join the live chat where everybody was chatting and having a good time. I enjoyed the shift process that we had there. I finally figured out where to get them at. Only took
Yeah,
me a little bit. Like Johnny said, "Who's acting like Ron now?" Wait a minute.
yeah,
I thought that was pretty funny. No, it was me. I actually figured out how to find the chips, and I was able to post them. So had a
yeah.
lot of fun trying to. Of course, I don't think I could
Uh,
ever keep up with. Every time I went to go post one, Amanda already had it posted. So we like hit the same one at the same time.
and good night, Marco. Sorry if it's not your way. It wasn't in your way and stuff.
Yeah, thank you, Marco. Thanks for joining us, and we'll have another one next week. So
Yeah,
all right, and we'll see if we can't get another guest on here coming up on March. What? Wait, no, not March. What day is it? The 18th, I think. February 18th. I think I'm gonna have a guy from the UK, but we're gonna do the show at Saturday, probably 2 p.m. Eastern time. So that way it'll match up with his time in the UK.
yeah,
And his name is Mark Ollie. He's a UFO experiencer, alien experiencer. And so we'll talk with him and his book and talk all about everything that he knows. And that'll be fun.
and okay, Beatus, if you want to date me, Yeah, lay low on the facts. Cigarettes.
She'll respect that. She don't smoke around people that don't smoke.
Yeah.
Uh, there's no smoking in your house, right, Bobby?
My uncle still smokes, but I don't go around him.
I thought he quit.
He didn't.
Oh no, that's terrible. Well, that's not helping your breathing issue.
Yeah. Yeah. I-
Well, thank you, Marco, for being here. Never take anything too seriously or personally. Uh, most
Yeah.
most people are just rambling on about whatever they're talking about. Uh, they don't mean any. They don't necessarily mean anything by it, so don't take it too hard.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
And sometimes I do wish you could have got better internet than what you got now. I know there's like a lot of areas that don't have cable, they don't have fiber, and
Yep,
they also don't have good cell coverage.
yeah,
If you just have just cell coverage, you should be actually be able to get internet from them.
yeah. Hey, Genghis, how you doing? Yeah, we're about ready to call it a night, though. We've been on a little bit over 2 hours, and so yeah,
Yeah.
the first time you're coughing, Bobby, and I'm not coughing. That's kind of unusual. I've been coughing recently, and it wouldn't clear up. Finally, it cleared up, though.
Yeah, I'm no clue why mine's is not clearing up.
Well, I can put my 2 cents in there, but then we might get banned, so we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
We all know what I'm talking about. Uh, so,
Yeah.
but we'll just ignore that thought there, and just yeah, get some tea, get some lemon and or honey or whatever, mix it in there. Yeah, use the hot tea, and that could help you sleep too. As well, it might loosen up that. And that's what
Yeah.
Venus has told me before, so I'm going by what she told me. I didn't make that up. So, and we're not practicing any kind of medical anything. We're just sharing general common sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind if it's ghosts and UFOs,
Yeah,
but anything else, it's like I said, I'll say, but I'm not gonna like what you're gonna say.
right. That's interesting. All right. Well, everybody, I guess. No, I know that, Venus. You don't have to explain that one. Oh, boy. Yeah, teaspoon of local honey and spirit of lemon. Or squirt of lemon. Yeah.
Hmm.
So mix the honey with the lemon. But yeah, I think if mainly if you have tea and you can make some hot tea, that would be the ideal right there. Yeah, help
Yeah.
break up that congestion. I don't know how is your weather? Is it humid?
it's like up and down. Sometimes it gets cold and sometimes it gets hot.
So do you feel like you have a lot of moisture in the air?
I have no idea, but it's been raining on and off.
Yeah, that could be what's causing the congestion though. You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't know what kind of allergies, what kind of trees you got down there and stuff, or do you have any trees to worry about?
I'm usually am allergic to anything with pecans in it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it could be an issue with the springtime coming, and yours might be a little bit earlier than mine because I still got snow on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, but anyway, I think that's about it for us, Bobby. We're about done here, going on almost
Yeah.
2 hours and 30 minutes. I'm barely staying awake here, and
Uh.
Giga says he'd tear up some pecans. He likes pecans.
Mhm.
Now you got everyone hungry for eating stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, we'll get on out of here. We did all right though. 2.5 hours. Yeah, have a good weekend, Genghis. Yeah, Venus. I think it's about that time. About time to take a break. So I will see everybody on the next one. Yep, I'm. Yep. Marco, thank you. Venus, Genghis, Ufi. I guess Ufi is
Yeah.
gone. Bobby, of course, and Oscar was here. Julie was here. I think those are everybody that I know who was here. I don't know about on the other pages where anybody was.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
anyway, we'll come back next week and we'll have another show. Hopefully we'll have something more to talk about.
Yeah.
uh,
I might go back into streaming Saturday if nothing else. It's just Sunday's gonna be a problem because of the Super Bowl.
yeah. But that's just this week, and then after that, there won't be nothing.
Not yeah.
There won't be nothing till baseball. I guess that won't be as big as football. So
Yeah. If it's not
that's all right
football, it's
though.
baseball.
Yeah, and then but I think it's all rigged, like you said. It's all rigged.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody really wins because of any effort that they did. They win because they got money and they pay for
Yeah.
it. Venus is gonna send you some swamp dreams. I'm
Okay.
not sure if you want that. So if you go to sleep tonight, and you got some weird dreams. It's Venus sending it to you.
Yeah.
All right then. Let's get on out of here, Bobby. We'll see you on the next one. Okay.
Yeah. See you later, Ron.
All right. You have a good night. All right. Bye bye.
Uh,
All right, everybody. We're gonna get on out of here, and we'll see you all next week. And check out tomorrow's morning show on Mixler. I'll be there at 9 a.m. Hopefully, if I can wake up on time. I woke up a little bit late this morning, but anyway, I'm barely staying awake now. Okay, so we'll see you all next time. Thank you for being here, and have a great night. And yeah, even now, if you have nice weather, get out there and enjoy it. And that could be anywhere. If you like snow, then you have nice weather. Get out there. Be careful though. You gotta walk outside. It's icy. All right, we'll see everybody next time. Bye bye.